Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for October the 11th, 2022. So how have you gone with that big full moon in Aries? It was conjuncting Chiron, which represents our wounds. So it might have brought up some of our wounds to be healed. So that's something that could come through with it. So let's see what else is coming in and the little trail that this big full moon has left. Let's see what's coming in after that. We've got the Eight of Cups. Here we go. This character's walking away. The moon has given them the impetus to say, that doesn't feel right. That's something missing. I'm detaching from that energy emotionally. Or walking away in some way. So really understanding what has been bringing you fulfillment and what doesn't bring you fulfillment. And I do feel like it is really connected to those wounds. It's kind of brought something up related to that. The Nine of Cups, yeah, wow. Okay, quite literally, this character walks and says there's a cup missing, is walking towards the Nine of Cups, from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. So there's this shift from something that wasn't feeling fulfilling, actively and consciously making a choice to kind of detach from that energy or to walk away from that energy, and it's moving you straight towards that sense of fulfillment. The Nine of Swords, or whatever it is, you're getting messages with this Page of Swords, messages, solutions around what is bringing you fulfillment. There could be a lot going on inside your head that you're processing, though, with this Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Wands, there's probably a lot of stuff that you are holding, a lot of heavy stuff perhaps you're processing at this moment in time. The Four of Pentacles, okay, as an overall energy. Interesting. What are you holding on to for fear of letting go? You might be getting this message to around the healing of wounds. There are messages coming through with this Page of Swords into your conscious mind, but it's like, I don't necessarily want to hear this, because in a strange way, it kind of opens you up and it puts you in this whole new space. It may be, maybe reasons why you've been holding on to this for whatever reason. But the Four of Pentacles, definitely, I feel like you've been very strongly guided to let go of this Eight of Cups, this energy. That it doesn't mean you kind of, breaking up with someone or totally leaving a situation. It can mean that, but it definitely means that you're like, okay, I seem to be really connecting to this feeling of something's not feeling right, or not feeling connected, or feeling like something's missing, or feeling unfulfilled in some way. And so how can I pull myself out of that energy? What sort of information am I getting at this moment in time that's bringing me towards fulfillment? So it's interesting with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands, because this is where you're potentially not wanting to take too much on here, and it may be also just there's a lot going on inside your mind around some of the heavy burdens that you've been carrying. So some of the heaviness where it could actually feel very lack of motivation. This energy could be like, I understand that there's something I need to be doing, but it's hard to have the motivation or the drive or the energy to do it at this moment in time. It might just be feeling a little bit flat. That can be sort of the tail of this, even though you're getting messages that there are things to do here with this and how to work with this energy. It is, very much a sense of, I'm just happy with where I'm at this moment in time. I'm not kind of ready to move on into this new energy, even though I'm understanding the messages, or I'm getting the messages. So the Ten of Wands energy is also where, you can be carrying around a lot of old energies that have become old emotions that have become heavy for whatever reason. And so you're potentially getting messages, and this message is just going to amp up the closer we get to the new moon eclipse that's occurring on the 25th in Scorpio. So this Scorpio energy is going to just keep giving this message. There's something you've been holding on to emotionally, and it kind of starts with this full moon here in Aries, where it's kind of conjunct Chiron, showing you how something's been wounding you, what it is you need to let go of, and potentially getting the messages how to do that. But that message is just going to amp up and amp up and amp up, no matter how much there's potentially resistances and walls and blocks around letting it go. But eventually this eclipse energy is just going to show you really clearly how it is that you can move on from that. So I feel like this is kind of the start of the journey, and that journey is going to continue over in the next couple of weeks, which is going to be interesting. The intensity level is going to start amping up once we start hitting Scorpio season. So we are still in Libra, but it just feels very intense with this energy at this moment in time with this full moon. So I would say just if it feels like it's kind of hit you and there's things that you wanted to get motivated about or wanting to start or wanting to kind of actively address, don't have to do it today. This is just give yourself a little bit of time to process, give yourself a little bit of time to kind of, get in the right space for this and to get on to be feeling ready for the journey, if that's how you're feeling. So, but I like that little Page of Swords right in the center. It's about having an open and curious mind and lots of ideas coming to you. So lots of mental processing at this moment in time. Doesn't have to necessarily mean doing, but I think you're getting the message that there is something to do, but you don't have to do it right now. You're just processing a lot. So that is the energy at the moment. And look forward to seeing where this is going in the coming weeks.